along. So MTK is really doing a lot of the work here with Eddie. They're waiting for an offer in Saudi Arabia, and it's going to have to be a huge offer because you're going to have to be able to, in theory, take care of Deontay Wilder and pay him enough to step aside. Now, previously, he's been adamantly opposed to it. Deontay wants to fight immediately. It's his contractual right. But a lot of time has passed, and he is coming off of surgery now. I know that his team has been apprised of the negotiations. So we'll see where it's headed. I don't think that this fight, as presently constructed, would land in the UK, curiously enough. I think it would be somewhere in Saudi Arabia or somewhere on that continent.
Talking about a Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight in Saudi Arabia. I don't know about that one. I mean, a lot of things gonna have to fall into place for that fight to happen. Wilder would have to agree to it.
Waiting for an offer from Saudi Arabia. MTK is negotiating for Fury on behalf of Top Rank, on behalf of Frank Warren, with.
I don't think Wilder will step aside. I don't think Wilder will step aside and let that fight like that happen. It may be beneficial for him if he step aside and continue to work on his skills because he got a big name. He's going to get another opportunity. He's going to get an opportunity. He could fight the winner and get all the belts. I believe it will be smart for him to step aside and let the fight happen between AJ and Fury. That will be smart for Wilder to step aside, and that will give him a year of working on skills, working with different trainers, developing skills. And I'm all about developing skills, man. I remember when I took some time off from nursing. And you have to do admissions. You have to do admissions. You have to do nursing notes. I ain't do nursing notes. I mean, I ain't do like admissions in like a couple of years. So, you know what I did? Just went, got books, practiced all the systems, and one day practiced all the systems. Wrote everything down. Just took my time, went through each system. All the diseases of the systems, all the things that you'll do when you assess this patient, the nursing notes. What would you do? Okay, 1 hour each day. Some days 2 hours, some days 30 minutes. But it all equal up to an hour or so a day. Went over it, and just kept going over it. After I got comfortable with it, I never stopped. I kept on developing more skills. Each little add on. I got so good at it where I could do it in my sleep as soon as it come. I'm not saying Wilder have to do that, but he have to become comfortable with being uncomfortable, if you know what I mean. He have to, and that's what you have to do. I wasn't comfortable, but I got comfortable with being uncomfortable. Something I turned a weakness into a strength, and Wilder will have to. He will have to do that, and it's going to take time. He going to have to go with somebody that's going to teach him new skills. That's for big man skills. He going to have to be able to slip jabs, fight. He don't fight comfortable at all. He's not in there being present. He gonna have to learn footwork. He gonna have to learn how to move. If Wilder was efficient at people throwing punches at him and people can't hit him, and with his power And you imagine if I'm gonna give y'all an example of how dangerous Deontay Wilder is. Imagine if Tyson Fury come forward and lean on Wilder, but every time he come forward and lean on Wilder, Wilder was hard to hit with Wilder speed and power. Wilder would hit him. I'm talking about hit him hard. Every time he did that, he would hit him hard. You think Tyson Fury gonna take that power? I don't care if he coming in at 400 pounds. Wilder coming in at 218. But if Wilder was able to use his speed and use his head movement, upper body movement on some Canelo shit, had rhythm, had feints, and able to get shots off to the head and the body with both hands when a person don't know, person can easily know that that's all you want to throw at your right hand. If he develop his left and develop footwork, head movement, and all these type of skills, he'll be a dangerous fighter for years to come. But it takes drills, and in a sport like boxing, you have to do drills, and that takes time out your day. I'm talking about 3 hours, 3 hours, 4 or 5 hour days. It's like having a different job doing drills, because all those skills be have to. In order for them to be effective in the ring, they're gonna have to become muscle memory. That means you're gonna have to go over the practice. Then you're going to practice them over and over again, over and over and over again, and then you're going to have to get in the ring and implement the what you practice. You're going to have to get the theory and the practice. Then you're going to go inside the ring and spar and practice it. And then somebody going to have to go over there and watch it, look at you, go over it. It's not easy. Boxing is one of the most hard and grueling sport. And if you don't develop these type of defensive skills, you might as well retire early, or you're going to retire hurt. So I believe it will be, it would be really conducive to him just to go ahead on and let that fight, let those two fight. It'd be a smart thing to let Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua fight, and you get the winner on the backside, and that's gambling on yourself. That's gambling on yourself. That's gambling on yourself. You walk away. You think Deontay Wilder, and then he can go and take on some lesser fight. He can take on some lesser fighters and build himself up. That's what I'll do. I'll take on 2 more fights, then catch Fury on the back end. All right, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Should Deontay Wilder take the step aside money and develop his skills, or go ahead on with that trilogy, get his ass kicked, and collect a big boatload of cash? Y'all let me know y'all let me know. Peace. Hit that thumbs up, support the channel. Boxing.